A couple people sent me some Reddit threads where people on other subreddits are like discussing me. And I thought this might be interesting to look at. Let's just see. Let's see if we have time. I think we do. So this one is from the Jimmy Dore subreddit. And someone there said, "What's the appeal of Pakman? Can someone explain it to me?" Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. Okay. Got it. Can someone explain it to me? Why go to an indie YouTube show to get your news if the narrative you get is pretty much the same as the establishment media? Why go to him at all then?
And we will ban men.
That's like going to a strip club to get a lap dance from someone who looks just like your current girlfriend. Oh boy. Okay. And then the respondents say, same as Sam Cedar or the Young Turks. I stopped listening to those people during Obama. Ditto, everyone I know who listens to him, I guess they mean me, is a Russiagator, anti-Rogan, pro-Israel, lesser of two evils. Ivermectin is horse goo believing nut job. They keep telling me to listen to him to get real news. Unsubbed from all these clowns around the time of the 2016 election hissy fit. They're all around shit-lib trash, shills for Biden, and they smear anyone who disagrees as a far-right conservative or conspiracy theorist. Just sad all around. These people have never seen my show, right? There's big money in being an unscrupulous shill. All right. So this is the view of just a couple of Jimmy Dore audience members about me. That's fair. You know, it's interesting. When I read this stuff, my mind goes to, I must be doing something right if I'm repelling these people. Like, I like that these people don't like me. Here's one from the Secular Talk Kyle's subreddit. A user went and posted. It's also sort of like you're coming in here and like think also about you go to other people's subreddits and you post about me. Like, that's kind of weird, right? Okay, anyway, I don't really get why people in this subreddit always recommend David Pakman as a viable alternative to Kyle. Alternative is also interesting because, like, are Kyle's viewers looking for an alternative? I don't even know. Oh, hold on. I've got to fix some of my things here. This is very unprofessional. There we go. The context is interesting, like looking for an alternative to me. I don't know. Okay, for all of Kyle's faults, he never smeared Ilhan Omar as an anti-Semite. Now, of course, I didn't do that. What I said was the rhetoric that Ilhan Omar used does play on an anti-Semitic trope. And I did like 10 minutes on it. And I never say in the video, Ilhan Omar is anti-Semitic. But these things stick to you. Like, they just stick. You can't get rid of them. He ran constant defense for Israel. Yes, like unilaterally condemning settlements, the Netanyahu administration for years. I mean, come on, this stuff is so old. Pakman did. For all of Kyle's faults, he never promoted crypto scams for a quick buck. He refuses to take sponsors. Pakman promotes them all the time and doesn't own up to it. Like I've said a million times before, we sometimes do sponsored content. We label it as sponsored content. I never tell anyone to buy any crypto coin. It's like, it's the same stuff. For all of Kyle's faults, he was never caught using view bots and comment bots. Pakman was. I don't even know what that's about. Now, there was that joke thing where Sam Cedar was like, Pakman got to 1 million first because of bots. But I don't even know what that means. Pakman was caught using bots. Like, I don't know. For all of Kyle's faults, he never said he liked Cory Booker and Joe Biden. Pakman did. Pakman also ran defense for Warren. And every single one of the... Oh, hold on. Are we missing the Biden thing? No, we're not. Every single one of these things, I don't know that anyone even cares to look at it. Like, I don't even... I'm making content here, but it's like if I had... there's about 30 things here that I would have to say. So, like, What do I mean when I say I like Cory Booker? I think he's a great speaker. And as an individual, I know people who know him and everybody has great things to say. Do I think he's the epitome of progressivism? No. Have I said Cory Booker should run for president the way I've said, I really like Jamie Raskin. I'd be super interested if Jamie Raskin ran for president. I just think Cory Booker's a good speaker and a good guy. That's all I said. Joe Biden. Yes, I said when the primary started that back in 2012, Joe Biden really impressed me running circles around Paul Ryan during the debates. And Biden, I never said was the most progressive candidate or any, it's like, are these things that controversial? Like Biden made a great impression on me as VP when he made Paul Ryan look like a fool. Okay. Pakman ran defense for Warren. Guys, Elizabeth Warren, other than Bernie, is literally one of the most progressive members of the U.S. Senate. And I acknowledged that. Her wealth tax proposal is one of the most progressive economic policies proposed by anyone in the Senate. Is that me running defense? No, it's me saying, hey, guys, Bernie is the most progressive at the time. Bernie was the most progressive. And by my assessment, Elizabeth Warren was next. Guys, this is bad. Then Kyle has gone on the record to say Pakman always seemed weirdly focused on money and numbers when they hung out the few times they did. I don't know. Does anybody know is that something Kyle has talked about? I don't even know that. I don't know about that. A lot of people might not know this, but when a lot of us meet, we don't talk about politics. Like we get our politics on our shows. We often talk about like independent media. So, you talk about, like how's revenue, how's audience, that's kind of like, that's what, that's, I don't know. If anybody knows about Kyle mentioning that, I'd be interested in seeing it. And he clearly covers Trump way too much. Okay, we've talked about it. Yeah, like today we've got 10 segments on the show. One has to do with Trump. I don't know. You guys tell me if that's too much. I'm sure there's plenty I miss, but yeah, Pakman is bad vibes. This to me is more sad than anything else because it is quite divisive. But it's also like kind of sad because I imagine like all the people I personally know, it's hard to imagine anyone spending their time going on someone else's subreddit to then post it. Like, it's just kind of weird. Like, I don't know who does this type of thing. But anyway, I don't even know if we want to go through the comments, but Pakman's way too moderate. A lot of times when people call in and they say that you're way too moderate, I'll say, okay, like give me an example of an issue on which I'm too moderate. And they usually are like, well, like, you're not a socialist. It's like, yeah, guilty. I'm not a socialist. But like, give me an issue on which I'm too moderate for you. Pretty standard social democrat. Let's see who this. Kyle had a passion project that ended up making him a living. Chose not to go full businessman. Kept the vibe like a passion project. Pakman had a passion project that he ended making a business. He went full businessman. That's why he's so obsessed with the numbers. That's why Kyle will always be better than Pakman to me. Kyle just does what he likes to do. If they both lost everything, Kyle would just keep making videos after he got another source of income. Pakman would just search nonstop to make money and would move on if he couldn't. But yeah, all right. It's kind of speculative. Anyway, so it's always interesting to see kind of what's being said in different subreddits. It more bums me out than anything else because it's all kind of like, I don't know what we achieve with a lot of that stuff. But for some people, it's the type of kind of, it's not even really like gossip per se. I don't know.